Oh god, I'm late for the review. Review. Out of the way, Cyberman. Oh god. Overslept. Oh god. Ow. Oh god. Freaking tree. Out of the way, Flood. Sorry, excuse me. Made it. Hey guys, the gals going on, G-Meister here, and welcome to my review of One Punch Man, Season 1, Episode 3. Also, I got some new duds in case you were wondering. Look at that. Anyways, yeah. Let's jump into the plot. Saitama and Genos glean information about the House of Evolution and its founder, Dr. Genus, a scientist with dangerous ideas on artificial human evolution. Meanwhile, Dr. Genus learns of Saitama's amazing strength and has plans of his own for One Punch Man. Ooh, spooky. Anyways, yes, let's just get into the good now. The flash of determination in Dr. Genus's eye. During the flashback, the armored gorilla was explaining. I'm starting to think in this universe, a flash of determination, it gets you fired up and makes you, dedicated. It's just something special. Saitama has it a couple times in the series. Don't remember any other example, but Dr. Genus here definitely had it about his evolution ideas, which interests me. Saitama interrupting Armored Gorilla, saying that his explanation is taking too long, and I have to agree, buddy. You're taking up almost 3 minutes of the damn episode. Out of the way, Gorilla. And then Genos tells the Armored Gorilla, "Yeah, my master is a busy man, so to make it 20 words or less." I laughed so hard at that. Yeah, gotta love a little continuity. Armored Gorilla saying, "So in other words, Master has become passionately curious in you and your body." Then Saitama replies, "Too bad, I'm not interested in dudes." That joke also made me laugh as well. Also, Saitama's goofy run when Genos and Saitama running to the House of Evolution was extremely funny. Speaking of that running sequence, Genos, I just noticed, has a ninja kind of Naruto run to him. I know I'm a total weeb, but still, I just know stuff like this. Genos blowing up the House of Evolution is freaking nuts, man. I wish some Dragon Ball Z characters could pull that shit off. Well, would just do that shit. Anyways. Then Genos coming into the room with his blast. This is during, when Saitama's about to fight, Carbon Kabuto. By the way, that Kabuto name makes me think of the character from Naruto. God damn it, I'm a total weeb. Or just a Naruto fan. Either one. Alright, but that blast was awesome. Genos vs. Carnage Kabuto was also very interesting. Good animations always, by the way. Carnage Kabuto reflected Genos' blast by breathing it back at him that's fucking awesome. And then Genos' hair after the blast was in a fro. It looked freaking hilarious, man. No joke. Yeah. And then Carnage Kabuto's reaction to Saitama, because apparently he has this ability to sense dangers, a spider sense, and he's this guy is open, but my sense is telling me this man is OP as fuck and I'm gonna die if I attack that man. Then Saitama explains his training in this episode, and here's the quote: 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats, and a 10-kilometer run. Do it every day. And then also Saitama's training, flashbacks to when he was training, is also interesting to see as well. And Genos' reaction to Saitama's training, calling it bullshit, was freaking pretty funny, though. I don't know. Though, if you were in Genos' position, though, you would think it would be bullshit, too. Carnage Kabuto's Carnage mode is extremely awesome. Its design and everything is just super cool. Saitama vs. Carnage Kabuto's Carnage mode. Man, that's a freaking mouthful right there, man. Anyways, it was extremely well animated, and the fight was just awesome. And Saitama's constantly thinking to himself. And then, when he finishes Carnage Kabuto off, he says, well, he realizes it's bargain day at the supermarket! But he still has 4 hours to make it. So he punches the wall, and him and Genos are out of there. And that pretty much wraps up the episode. Let's look into the one little nitpick I have, which is in the bad section. Now, these bad sections of my reviews are not long at all. In fact, they're either like 1 to 5 things I just noticed. I don't know if I'm just too pacifist towards it or not. I don't know. Anyway, some of Dr. Guinness's stuff was kind of boring, but it wasn't bad. Nothing to debunk this episode's rank. So I'm gonna give this episode an 8.9. I know it's a high rating. I know. Let me explain myself. Okay. Okay. So some of the jokes in this episode at the beginning were particularly funny. All of the action scenes in this episode were freaking amazing as well. Dr. Gleanus, I think that's how you pronounce it. Please don't kill me. It was an interesting character to say the least. So some of the segments may have been a little boring, but I still enjoyed most of them. And also Saitama's training. That just makes this episode. That just makes a great, almost amazing episode for me. And yeah. That was a review. Alright, I'm gonna go home, go to bed. Peace out, Meister out.